Hello Gemini, I hope that you are doing well today. I am back, I have returned. No, I'm doing a career financial reading for you guys. I have gotten some really interesting decks over the last few months. And I've been doing more and more like love readings and stuff like that. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments below or send an email to me if you want it to be more private. I am the one that responds and hearts and likes and all the things in the comments. However, I will not reach out to you for a private reading. If you're interested in that, that information is also available down below in the description. And yeah, all the usual things. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini, and make sure that you are watching your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs also. It's very important, especially with all the astrological transits that are going on, etc. I'll probably start getting into doing those as well, and a little bit of love readings, etc. So I'm going to expand the repertoire a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm going to start off with the Moonology deck. What Virgo? Why do I want to say Virgo? What does Gemini need to know for May through June for their finances or advice? Or rather, what's the theme Gemini needs to know? Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon, and you and your loved ones are safe. Moon in Cancer. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Oh, okay. And a time for healing. We're going to pause it there. On the bottom of the deck, we have confidence is the key to your success. That is new moon in Leo, which is interesting because we have a new moon coming up in a couple days. If you're watching this when I release it, it'll be the new moon in Taurus on May 19th if you're on my side of the world. Okay, so what I'm feeling is there's some kind of issues going on, maybe financially, or obviously financially, but there's some instability here that I'm feeling, and it's causing you to have a little bit of not just worry, but almost like losing hope or losing faith in the dreams that you had, or in the aspirations that you had, rather. There's something here about not eating well or not eating often enough also. But it almost feels like it's something outside of work that is causing you to not be able to focus on work. It's not that it's a work issue. I don't believe that it is. It feels like work feels stable, maybe a little bit like chaotic in terms of like the amount of work you have to do. Like there's a lot there. But nothing like you're worried for your job or anything, or worried that your business is going to go under. Again, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, if this is not your reading, you know, I'll be updating and creating more for you to be able to look at, or look at your other placements as well. So I'm going to dive into that really quickly, and I'm feeling like I need to do this deck. This deck does have two extra major arcana, the Well and the Artist. So we're just gonna keep that in mind. They have their own meaning. They just added those in here. So instead of a 78 card deck, it's an 80 card card deck. What does Gemini need to know, Spirit? Thank you for clear and accurate messages. Yeah, you see how my candle just went out? That candle has been burning for a couple hours, okay? So it feels like something is like stifling it. What does Gemini need to know for their career and finance? Okay. The artist. Look at that. Didn't I just talk about that? And the Ace of Cups. What does Gemini need to know for their career and finance? The Fool. What does Gemini need to know for their career and finance? What does Gemini need to know for their career and finance? Yeah, it's feeling like you gotta get back into, like, there might be some things in your personal life. Yeah, again. There might be some things in your personal life that are causing for you to fall out of love with your work. But you gotta kind of recognize that it's not your work itself. It is everything outside of that. So you almost have to, like, not put yourself into overdrive, but you almost have to, like, force yourself a little bit to get through and fall back in love with it. Like, what are the parts of your job or your career or your business that you absolutely love? Yeah, see the Five of Cups. I'm not gonna take all these. What does Gemini need to know? Yeah, there needs to be some change. I'm seeing 2 5s, so 5 might be significant to you. Actually, the Lover's card, that's actually the number 6, but for some reason the 5 in the Roman numeral pulled my attention. I see the 10 of Pentacles. Also, that came out with that, the 9 of Cups and Strength, okay? So I'm seeing that you can achieve that and you can fall back in love with it if you really just put the strength through, go through it, you know what I mean? Like, see this 8 of Swords here? Go through this difficult time of, like, maybe not seeing your way through it, right? And take the leap of faith and just kind of going through there and saying, like, okay, I know what I used to love. I know that this is something that maybe you've been doing it for a while. It feels like this is not, like, brand new to you. Or you've worked hard to get to this point in your life or in your career or in your business. And you know that you appreciate what it brings to you and how you're able to work within it. But it feels to me like other things are causing you to fall out of love with it. Maybe it's because of family issues or personal issues, like health issues even. But it feels to me like you just need to kind of get back to the creative side of things. And that's where the love for what you're doing is going to be, right? And when you do that, it's going to create this 10 of Pentacles feeling. You're going to feel more stable, and I feel like more stability in terms of, like, finances, like 3D tangible finances will come in also. More of more than what you're already getting. What is Gemini getting? Oh, okay, we got the 2 cards. The 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. Okay, cool. So, and then we have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so definitely I do feel like it's something that's weighing you down right now, that's making you really feel emotional with this 5 of Cups and this 5 of Pentacles. I almost feel like I almost feel like you're concerned about if it's even worth it a little bit, but I think once you're able to kind of relax a little bit and take that leap of faith, get into the creative side of things, whatever aspects. I feel like it's not a creative job or anything like that, but it's something, there's a creative part of it that you love. fall back in love with that part, you know what I mean? And even if it means that you don't move forward with other parts of it, maybe you're just creating that part and you'll just have that for later on, to release in your business or to use for your job, or let's say you create content or something like that. Maybe just keep it and just have it as like funny stuff that you keep in your, but it's just for you. It's for you to fall back in love with what it is that you're doing, so that it doesn't feel so strenuous, you know, so it doesn't feel like it's such a weight on your shoulder to do all the time, okay? And it feels like once you do that, this to me, it feels like this communication, this inspiration that you're getting right here brings in this 10 of Pentacles here, okay? All right, let me start clarifying then. Okay. And like, don't be afraid. It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Don't be afraid of it being like a little off. Okay. The King of Cups. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. Like, it will cause you to be back in like a balanced love with what it is that you're doing. What's the Ace of Cups here? It feels to me like you have a lot of stored up, Two of Pentacles came out actually. Two of Pentacles and the Judgment. Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Tower came out, okay? And I felt like that's kind of like separate from the Ace of Cups thing. This is more about like what I was just about to say. So it feels to me like you have a lot of pent up anger or anguish, or you just feel very burdened, okay, by whatever it is that's going on in your personal life that's causing these issues for you to be able to be creative or to be in flow more so. And it feels like it's causing a little bit of self-sabotage, right? So you're kind of wondering like, okay, I know that I need to move forward. It's obvious that I have to be, let me cover those up because of YouTube. But it's going to cause some kind of, with this Tower here, it's going to cause some kind of issue if you continue to be in this kind of in-between state here, okay? Because there's going to be a judgment very soon on, okay, have you been doing what you need to be doing? Okay? I'm going to put those back, but that was kind of on the side there. Why is there about an Ace of Cups here? Why is the Ace of Cups here for Gemini's career? Career, work, finance. Yeah, we have the Moon upside down. So this right now is underneath, and it's feeling very like almost like this will be cathartic when you do fall back in love and you're able to receive that new cup of love, right? Not for romance, but cup of love for your job or your work or whatever creative endeavor that you're doing, or the way that you do move into that. You're going to be releasing so much of that anguish, so much of this 10 of Swords here. You're going to be releasing that into the universe. You're not going to be stuck anymore, okay? What is the Fool here, Spirit? Okay, yeah, divine timing. So, let me just clarify, let me go through and get the full picture. Okay, so the Lovers came out, the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles came out with the Lovers. Okay. Let's find this cups here, Spirit. And again, that's that same 10 of Swords that we saw over here, okay? So I did sense that there was some kind of, Sorry, I'm getting like downloads at the same time. I almost feel like the personal issue is that you have a yeah, and then look, the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so I almost feel like the issue that is going on personally is affecting your finances because it has to do with your finances, meaning like you may have your own issues or business or, you know, job or whatever on the side, right? But it's also feeling like there's something about love that is messing with your pentacles, making them go slowly, and it's making you feel very burdensome and not able to communicate that. So I'm not sure if this is like a housewife husband situation where maybe your husband pays all the bills, he takes care of all the things, or vice versa. It could be either way, right? House husband and wife pays all the bills, takes care of everything financially, but does not want you to have that much freedom, or doesn't allow a allowance for you to be free with your investments as you wish, or discourages you from working even though you want your own finances, something like that. And it feels like you're wondering, like, is this worth it? Is this worth continuing? Is this worth, you know, maybe you're sneaking around a little bit. It kind of feels like that with the Seven of Swords here and the Seven of Pentacles. Are you sneaking around and trying to make money on the side? Are you feeling like that's not, you know, obviously that's got to be a little bit disgruntling for yourself in the relationship. You know, was there some kind of deception that happened? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, and then even as I'm looking at the cards for the Five of Pentacles, I'm seeing a mother and daughter on that card. So it feels to me almost like, you know, is there a child that's involved that, you know, you feel like you want to have your own finances, but then you have a child and your husband or wife takes care of everything financially. So there's a little bit of like a conflict or sadness here. Three of Cups. Yeah. So this feels to me like you're trying to get in touch with yourself. It feels like. It feels to me. So Three of Cups is like, all the threes are like mind, body, and soul, right? So it feels like you're trying to like unite them in a way. And obviously this came out as cups, okay? So again, it's going into that emotional security, the emotional aspect of your finances. And you're trying to like get yourself, it feels like you're trying to get yourself together and get out of this Ten of Swords energy. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Swords here? Yeah, there's something that you're changing. There's something that you're changing and walking away from with the Eight of Cups, because that's clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So if maybe you're walking away from this situation, maybe you're walking away from the life you had before. Okay. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Oh, sorry. It's clarified by the Ten of Cups. So it feels to me like once you're able to get out of this energy here where you are confused and feeling like you have to almost be, so if we're going along, again, there's so many, there's so many storylines that are coming along. And look, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Hold on, because this deck is crazy. I put butter on this thing. Anyway, so Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then the Ten of Cups came out just now to clarify the Eight of Swords. So it feels to me like once you're able to, and then look, the Six of Cups is at the bottom here. So it's like you're reconnecting with your younger self. You're reconnecting with what you, again, with falling in love with yourself, being generous with yourself with the Six of Pentacles here, and justice. You're balancing things out over here, okay? So I'm looking at, I feel like there are some changes that you need to make and that you are making. And again, this time for healing card really makes sense with everything that's going on here. Confidence is the key to your success. Personal issue, like you and your loved ones are safe. If you wanted to separate yourself from this situation, it feels like there's almost like the go ahead to do so. However, I will say it doesn't feel like that is necessary. There are ways to kind of go around, make yourself unstuck so that you can have that 10 of Pentacles there. I'm going to clarify the other two, and then we'll really talk for reals. I have the 7 of Swords here. So the 7 of Swords, going with the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about you trying to sneak around, or just trying to have tactics to make your own money, to be independent, to have your effort rewarded for what it is that you're doing, and maybe even appreciated, you know? Oops, sorry. So the 8 of Wands here is clarified by the High Priestess and the Magician. That is a combination. Yes, I love this. Okay, so this 8 of Wands, as I said, this 8 of Wands is going to be coming from like your higher self. It's going to be coming from spirit. It's going to be coming from, it's not going to come from a physical person unless it's like a message randomly. Like I've gotten stuff in the street and there's been like a random person that said, oh, I need to tell you this or whatever. And it's coming from spirit, but it's through a person. But it won't be like you seeking the information out tangibly in this world, okay? So this 8 of Wands is signifying a bunch of information that's coming to you into your mind. And as you can see here, you're manifesting this. It might even be a bunch of ideas that are coming to your mind, and maybe like how to pivot your business, how to start a business, how to make more money more efficiently. Again, we're seeing that with the 7 of Pentacles here. Maybe the 5 of Cups is showing like a lack of efficiency. Like, man, I'm working too hard. I'm working too hard for the money that I'm making. I'm not getting enough. I feel like I deserve more. I deserve, you know, to have this 10 of Cups, to have this 10 of Pentacles for the work that I'm doing. So maybe it takes you walking away from whatever current situation is to be able to get to that place that you're looking for. But you'll have to follow your intuition on that, okay? You'll have to, High Priestess, follow your intuition on that for sure, okay? But you're manifesting it. This 8 of Wands is coming to you. This is going to come to you and tell you exactly what it is that you need to do, and it will be very clear because you have divine timing at work here, okay? But I think what Spirit is waiting for you to do is to just take that first step. Even if it's the first step in what you're already doing, and then you'll get this information or these ideas that will push you forward, release you from this burden, help you get to your 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. Here, I'm going to actually pull a bit of advice for you. But I feel like, you know, if you do what you need to do, Spirit is going to meet you. And a lot of people are getting that message this month. A lot of signs are getting that message. Definitely a way to turn this around. Okay. Okay. All right. So the advice Spirit has for you is the law of correspondence. See life as the ultimate mirror guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Okay? Then we see the law of eternality. Live like you are dying. Fall back in love with yourself. Fall back in love with you know, what you do and who you are and the ways that you bring in money, okay? The law of pure potential. Open your mind to all possibilities and allow yourself to receive everything. Yeah, it could be just your mind holding yourself back. It doesn't have to be like a person or a specific thing. It could just be yourself, your lower self, hiding yourself back. I'm gonna read the law of correspondence for you guys from the book so that you guys have the really comprehensive version, like what that means, from the authors of the cards. Okay. And it's a number it's on the page 13, which breaks down to 4, which is all about stability. So very important. Universal law of correspondence. See life as the ultimate mirror guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Life is the ultimate mirror of consciousness. This is the concurrence of the creative process, the spiritual realm through the mental realm into the physical realm, reflected back into consciousness. Your beliefs set this law into motion, creating the feelings, emotions, and circumstances of your life. Your ability to manifest and demonstrate are in direct correlation with your ability to provide a mental equivalent with your mind and soul. For every belief, there is an undeniable equivalent in the physical form. The outer world is the reflection of the inner world, as within, so without. You are ready to awaken. It is time to release all feelings of being the victim of life and realize your infinite power. Your experience of life is the outpicturing and reflection of your beliefs. By drawing this card, you are ready to identify your limiting beliefs so that you can release them. As you advance in your spiritual awakening, everything will be magnified to give you clarity to spot on your beliefs. All right, to spot your limiting beliefs. Keep the faith. You are going through a quantum shift and miracles are in the making. Now you will see life as the ultimate mirror, guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Remember, sow what you wish to reap. Here we go. Sit in front of a mirror and ask yourself the following question. Who am I? Take time to reflect, contemplate, and meditate on this internal inquiry. May the truth set you free. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it this far, you a real OG. Make sure that you follow, like, subscribe. Not follow. What are we doing? This is YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share with other Geminis or other Gemini placements. Make sure that you take a look at your other placements, sun, moon, and rising at least. Super important, okay? If you would like a personal reading, all the information is down below. If you'd like this candle, down below. If you would like to know where I got any of my stuff, down below. Email me, comment, whatever it is that you want to do. And yeah, tell your friends. Nice talking to you guys. See you next time. Bye.